I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin. In this video, we're going to have a look at RIO-X launching on the Seedify Launchpad. RIO-X doing both their private and public sale on the 10th of March on the Seedify Launchpad. There is a lot of information on this first-person shooter. We're going to have a look. The first blockchain-based survival game. So RIO-X universe is staged in a post-apocalyptic Brazil, more specifically in Vidagal region, where the spread of an infectious disease is causing the infected people to unconsciously behave aggressively to the point of attacking others. In order to suppress the contagion, the local government built retaining walls, and now who's inside can't get out, who's out can't get in. It will be necessary to survive the chaos until the cure is discovered. Kind of a Left 4 Dead kind of idea, if you know that game. But they have a whole storyline. It's like a 4-minute trailer. Quite cool. The intro is quite interesting, the first minute, then it gets kind of boring. But it is definitely worth having a look at because they put at least some work in, which I can always appreciate when a game does this. And I mean, this is the type of in-game content, kind of cinematic trailer hybrid, which definitely would like to see. And as you can see, it's definitely kind of a Left 4 Dead feeling in that case. RIO-X will be the first blockchain-based survival first-person shooter. We're doing an integration with the Polygon network, adding in-game reward systems, staking NFTs, and a metaverse. You can buy and sell items, NFTs, lands, and billboards at the safe zone or at a website linking your wallet and using your RIO-X token. Your RIO-X can be exchanged to stablecoins or saved. Okay. What else do we have? Another video, it's 2 minutes. Okay, Polygon games. Okay, so this is some gameplay, which I like to see. So it's definitely a first-person shooter. There's other people that you're shooting on. Okay. Play to earn. And there's an inventory. Move your items. So it seems like a desktop-based game, looking at the mouse mechanic that is happening. Pick up some ammo, switch your gun, have a coin. All right. And you have a full map. Yeah, it looks better than the usual shooting games that we normally see. So it's survival mode. There's PvP, there's PvE. They have some art sketches there. And then obviously they're going to utilize the NFT marketplace, all that. That makes sense. So new partnership, 2021 pre-alpha version. So that's already over a year ago. Then they did a lot of updates, which is good. And now we're basically in the second quarter. So website update, hiring new employees, whitepaper, game, okay, NFT marketplace, okay. Okay, contract audit, beta launch, testnet, IGO, TGE, listing on DEX. Okay, so I assume they're halfway there. Is the marketplace not yet live? Collections. Okay, playable NFTs, weapon skins. Makes sense. All right. The most important thing is I understand how this game works. I want to know about the tokenomics and the economy. So I think, yeah, this is already the trailer we saw before. Or is that? They have many trailers. I like it. I like that they have this many trailers, so you can really get a good feeling for it. Game development, all right. So Raised in Oblivion was born in 2019-2020 as an indie project, and it became the winner on the Brazil Game Show 2019, the biggest game event of Latin America. The event takes place once a year in Sao Paulo. Okay, that's good. So at least they have some track record. Introduction, metaverse. So when they say metaverse, they have like a map and you can rent out the billboards, NFTs that you own. I don't think it's a real metaverse. It's more like a map, right? And they build it based on a realistic city, which I think is cool, but wouldn't really be defined as a metaverse. To be fair, they're just abusing that term here. NFT assets, TNFT, temporarily non-fungible token. Okay, that's like with the durability, of course. And then you got the collections, the weapons, the characters, the billboards and advertising, the partner stores and hideouts. Okay, that makes sense. Billboards, advertising, tickets, and hideouts will be temporary in-game items. Its main feature is to create an expiration date. Temporary NFTs can be directly acquired in the marketplace through the model map. Okay, and that basically supports the tokenomics. That makes sense. Okay, so there's a lot of video content, but this is the one we already watched with the intro. But their storytelling in terms of the videos, I really like that a lot. So they're doing really well. This kind of looks like, if you look at this game, it kind of looks like, what's it called? That one game. I don't know what it's called anymore, but it was a good game. Useless feedback from my end. So here you got like the reload. So they're basically showing you everything. I like that. It's like fully transparent on what they're doing with the game. Smartwatch, how it works. The weapons, all right. So we got the revolver, the Glock. Then you got assault rifles, snipers, shotguns, melee, munition, attachments. So it's like 3 different snipers, half a dozen different assault rifles. Airdrop event. A variable amount of RIO coin will be included in airdrops. Yeah, of course, marketing, that makes sense. Where to find RIO coin. Okay. You can loot their body. Oh, actually, this is like the earning aspect. Okay, that makes sense. Leveling system. Okay, you start and then you basically claim tiers. The highest one is the favela owner. That makes sense. That's cool. That's cool. You get points as well. But you lose points when you die. That's also good. You got basically like kill-death ratio. You can do parties. Clan system, set up clans. I think clans are important, at least for the game component of it. But the game economy is my most... I want to see how the token is utilized. Okay. So they designed a board, which I think they made overly complicated, because how can I... This is definitely... Miro is definitely not the right thing to use here, because I need to scroll, zoom in. We're not going to do that. It would take me 15 minutes to go through the entire ecosystem. I like that they thought it out, because apparently it is quite complex, and apparently they took their time to design the whole economy, but this is a little bit a lot. So I'll take their word for it. RIO-X portal economy. Okay, I want tokenomics. So we're almost there. Tokenomics right here. Okay, so there we go. Tokenomics for the price prediction, of course. 1 billion total supply. We have game incentives and ecosystem 45%. Locked at TGEs, linear 60 months, 5 years. Treasury 15, 20 month cliff, 5% over 20 months. Liquidity 4% as per required. Founding team 10%, 12 months cliff, 4% over 25 months. Marketing and partnerships, 6 month cliff. Okay, advisors, 4%, 6 month cliff, basically almost the same. Yeah, okay, that's good. Public IGO, 4%, 15% at TGE, 5% over 3 months, then 10% per month over 7 months. Okay. Private sale, 10%, 5% TGE, 3 month cliff, 5%. So the private sale is heavy. And then seed, 4% TGE, 3 month cliff, 4.8% over 20 months. Okay, so the seed is not far away from the private, but I'm curious to see the prices of these projects, because they haven't listed the prices of the tokens, which is a little cheeky, which I obviously need to know. So yeah, their roadmap is not up to date, because we're in the second quarter. So the last update was a month ago, so they should definitely update that roadmap. But we need to dive a little bit deeper, go into the documents, because we can't see the token price. So the token price has not been announced yet here either. Okay, so that's not super useful. So not on public neither, and not on private. Where can we find the accurate tokenomics? So they're also doing the launch on DAOmaker, TrustPad, and BlockPad. Let me see if they have it on DAOmaker already listed in the pipeline. It's called RIO-X, and I think they have RIO. Nope. BlockPad. And what's the other one? Trustpad. Well, hang on, it's the wrong one. It's the Polygon blockchain. Here, RIO-X. So it's 4 cents, and this is which round? Not 10% TGE. Tokenomics, 10% TGE. Yeah, so these tokenomics, they don't line up. So they say 10% TGE, 9% over 10 months. And that is not an option here. So that's not public, that's not private, that's not seed. Interesting. Let's see if we can find RIO-X here. RIO-X. One RIO is 3 cents, and here we have RIO 4 cents. Vesting, 15% TGE, 5%, so this is then the public round. So here the round is more expensive, so maybe they add the fees, I don't know. But they also have very strange vesting, which is not up to date. So 10% TGE is basically not possible at all, according to the white paper. It's either 5% or 15%. So this is definitely the public round. But I think it's important that we should also know what the seed round is and what the private sale is, right? So if we go to CryptoRank, maybe we can find it. RIO-X. No, it's not there yet. Okay, in that case, I'm not comfortable making a real price prediction. We also don't have, so it's a 400K market cap, but you don't know if seed and private are going to dump on the public investors. With a 4% TGE, so private will have the largest amount of tokens because they have the biggest weight in the pool. Only with 5% TGE, they will have more tokens than public and seed. Right, so private will have the biggest gain. Depends on the private price. We can't compare it because Seedify hasn't made it public. DAOmaker doesn't have it, and these two, they don't match. But I think Trustpad is the most transparent here because their vesting aligns with the actual white paper, right? In that case, on the tokenomics, we would basically have to argue that these two are very much aligned and the seed investor don't really have a significant gain. So unless they have a lot better pricing, which I doubt, but they don't, I hate it when companies don't include the pricing of the token sales in the vesting schedule, or at least in the summary of the tokenomics, because it's so important, right? I scroll down, it's not even there, right? There's nothing on it. But yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable. I think it's also very long-term. Right, so in the private round, I wouldn't be interested. I don't see this as like a two-year project. Left 4 Dead was a very big success, but was a first mover, and Left 4 Dead 2 didn't do far as well as Left 4 Dead 1 in terms of this gaming scene. I think a lot of these games like Call of Duty have zombie mode, which is kind of the same thing. And perhaps they cater to a different audience, being it focused on Brazil, Latin America. You know, there's some Spanish in the white paper. I did see that they didn't adjust everything to English. Yeah, for me, not an interesting opportunity. I will not participate in this IDO. Too long vesting on public anyway, but also the risk exposure from private to public. Then I would participate in private, but I'm not going to participate in private because the vesting is 2 years long, right? Which I'm not interested in, taking into consideration the current market conditions. So RIO-X, cool project, but it's a no for me. On to the next one we go. If you have any other opinions on RIO-X or why we should join, then definitely let me know through the comments down below, and I'll be sure to have a look. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Real quick before you go, if you're into IDOs and Launchpad, check out my software trackdigits.com, free to use while in beta. It tracks all your IDO vesting so you never miss a claim again, integrates with Google Calendar and sends you a notification to your phone 10 minutes before your claim happens. No longer will you have to work with Google Sheets, Excel, keep everything up to date in an automated software. The claims, the vesting, the profit and loss, the statistics, everything included in one easy to use software. You can use it for free while in beta. All I ask in return is that you give me some feedback on how we can improve this platform. You can find a link to sign up for free through the link in the description down below. I hope you give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'm very excited in building this